What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Ange Predicts YouTube channel. I'm Ange and I predict stuff. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video out with all your friends. Alright guys, it is Thursday and we have some more awesome NHL games. So let's take a look at the schedule right now. Alright, we have Anaheim going up against the Columbus Blue Jackets at 7 p.m. We also have the Boston Bruins going up against the New York Rangers. We have the Chicago Blackhawks going up against the Flyers. We have Florida going up against Montreal. We have the Wild going up against Carolina. We have the Winnipeg Jets going up against Toronto. Then at 7:30, we have the New York Islanders going up against the Buffalo Sabres. At 8 o'clock, we have Nashville going up against the Blues. Then at 9 o'clock, we have Tampa Bay Lightning going up against the Edmonton Oilers, and the Washington Capitals going up against the Arizona Coyotes. Then at 10 o'clock, we have two games: Detroit versus Vegas, New Jersey versus Seattle. And at 10:30, we have Dallas versus the LA Kings, guys. So this is going to be interesting. So let's get right into the predictions. All right, guys, the first game is the Jets versus the Leafs. What can I say, guys? The Leafs have been pretty solid. They're going to be at home. I like Murray in nets. If he is going to be the starter, I think he's going to do very well. The Jets have been playing well in their last 5 games as well, but I think the Leafs are the better team. So I'm going to go with the Leafs to be the match winner, guys. I'm going to say it's going to be a 4-2 score. I like the over 5.5 on the game. All right, the next game is the Panthers going up against the Canadiens. It's funny that Tkachuk is actually doing a good season compared to Huberdeau. You guys remember that big trade. But the Panthers haven't been playing very well in general this season. Very, very underwhelming for them. However, they do have some good scorers like Verhaeghe, Tkachuk, and others. The Canadiens on the other side, guys, I understand they're at the bottom of the standings, or pretty close to the bottom. But they've been pretty impressive in the last 3 games, which is interesting. If they're going to be at home, I like the Canadiens, guys, on this one. I'm saying they're going to win by a 4-3 close score. That's over 5.5 on the game. All right, Bruins, Rangers. What can I say? The Bruins winning streak continues. The Rangers are a very good team. Let's not underestimate them, guys. They have a solid goalie. They got a lot of people that can contribute, such as Adam Fox, Kreider, even Lafreniere is having a decent season, I would say. But at the end of the day, guys, you got to go with Bruins when they're hot. You got to keep going with them until the streak is over. So I'm going to go with the Bruins as the match winner, guys. That's a 3-2 score for that I'm saying. It's going to be an under game at under 5.5. Okay, next up is the Hawks going up against the Flyers, and the Flyers is another team that seems to have been playing well lately. Honestly, Travis Konecny is playing very, very well. It's been a while since he's been playing like this. He has, I believe, 48 points in less games than that, and the Flyers have been playing very convincingly. Yes, there is a bit of drama with Provorov for not wearing the LGBTQ jersey during warm-up. But let's not make that a distraction, guys. I think the Flyers will win this game against the Hawks by a 5-2 score. That's an over score at over 5.5. All right, the Wild versus the Hurricanes. This is a close matchup, guys. Obviously, the Wild's a very good team. Hurricanes, they got very, very similar scores on the season. But for this particular game, guys, the Hurricanes are at home. I think they'll be able to win this one, guys, at 3-2. Very close score. That's under 5.5 points on the game. All right, next up, Ducks versus the Blue Jackets. And I always tend to bet against the Blue Jackets. But in this particular matchup, guys, they're playing the Ducks. And the Ducks just can't seal the deal. It's hilarious. They got really good players in Trevor Zegras and Mason McTavish. They don't really score a lot of goals. The Blue Jackets tend to score a lot of goals when they're playing teams at the same caliber as them. So I'm going to go with the Blue Jackets to win this one 4-1. And I'm going to go with under 5.5 score on the game. All right, Islanders versus Sabres. The Islanders have been playing very well in their last few games. I mean, like I said, they were able to compete at least with the Capitals. They beat the Canadiens, I believe. And the Canadiens have been playing well. That's what I'm saying. On the Sabres side, guys, they haven't been playing well in the last 5 games. Players like Tage Thompson, I mean, they've only had maybe 2 points in the last 3 games. But at the end of the day, the Sabres need to win, guys, if they want to make the push for the wild card spot. So I'm going to say that the Sabres take this one by a close 4-3 score. That is over 5.5 points on the game. All right, on the west side, guys, we have the Preds going up against the St. Louis Blues. The Blues are going to be at home, guys. They're going up a Preds team that's been playing pretty decent in the last few games, guys. But at the end of the day, I mean, Blues are bound to have a better game. I think Binnington will show up properly this game. Like I said, they're at home. I'm taking the Blues 4-2, guys. That is the Blues to cover the negative 1.5 spread, guys. Okay, Bolts versus Oilers. This is a nice matchup. If you're looking for a game to watch tonight, it's probably the Bolts versus the Oilers. Very close game here. I see it as a high-scoring game. Yes, the Bolts are a phenomenal team, but lately the Oilers have been hot, and I've tended to bet against them. So this time I will definitely bet for them. So I'm going to say the Oilers are going to win this one at home. 4-3 score, which is close. Over 5.5 is the betting tip. Coyotes versus the Caps, guys, is the next game. The Caps have been playing very well lately, guys. The Coyotes won their last game, which is surprising. So I think they will definitely lose this game. The Capitals are a bit too strong for the Coyotes. I'm going to go with a high-scoring 5-2 score for the Capitals, guys. The Capitals will cover the negative 1.5 spread. Okay, the Red Wings versus the Golden Knights. For some reason, the Golden Knights haven't been as consistent in the last few games. However, they will be at home. They're going to have the whole home crowd in Vegas. We all know it's a show over there. Going up against the less ambitious Red Wings, I'm taking the Golden Knights to win it 3-1, guys. And my betting tip is interesting for this game. It's going to be the Golden Knights to score first, guys. Okay, the Kraken versus the Devils. 2 teams that have been playing well this season, that's for sure. But the Kraken honestly disappointed me when they did lose to the Oilers. I really thought they were going to win that game. The Devils have been solid. They're going to be at home, guys. So I am going with a 5-3 score, guys, for the Devils. And that's an over score. All right, the last game is the Kings versus the Stars, guys. Also going to be an interesting game to watch if you're looking for a nice game in the West. Kings and Stars, pretty similar records, I would say. The Stars have Jason Robertson. That is kind of like the X factor, guys. That's why I'm going with the Stars to win this 3-2, guys. That's an under 5.5 points on the game. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed my predictions. Please let me know your predictions and thoughts down below, guys. I would love to hear them. I'm Ange, and I'm out of here, guys. You have a great game. Take care, and good luck.